everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and today's video is all about why people think you are destined for greatness. So for this reading, I've got 4 piles for you to choose from. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. So you guys can now take a moment and see which pile or piles you're most drawn to. And after you've selected your pile, there are timestamps in the description box below which you can use to jump ahead to your reading to see exactly why people think you're destined for greatness. So let's get straight into it. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's see why people think you're destined for greatness. Okay, we have 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 2 of Swords, Page of Wands, and 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay. First of all, with this 5 of Cups in reverse, people definitely have high hopes in terms of your future, pile 1. They really have some seriously high hopes. On the other hand, with this 8 of Wands coming through for you, this is the card of success. This is the card that tells you that, you are on an upward trajectory and that's where you're meant to be. So that's one of the reasons why people have high hopes for your future, because they really, when they look at you, they really see that you're full of potential. Like all these 3 cards, Ace of Cups, 2 of Swords, and Page of Wands, all these 3 cards are talking about your unlimited potential, pile 1. There's nothing that you are not capable of doing, okay? And people can see that. People might not be able to kind of see your full potential or see the full extent of your abilities and skills, but that doesn't mean that they cannot feel that. Like everybody gives off a certain energy, and the energy you give off, pile 1, is one of success. It is one that just says that you have no idea what I can do. That's the kind of energy you guys give off. That's why even if people don't know you personally, or they're not close to you, they can still tell when they're looking at you that there's more to you, pile 1, that meets the eye. There's a lot more. And this 2 of Swords clearly tells me that people really think that you have a lot of hidden talent, a lot of hidden potential. And they're curious to know what it is. They want to know what it is, but at the same time, they also know that no matter how much they get to know you, no matter how long they know you for, they will never get to see the full extent of your potential, the full extent of your talents. Like, they just not, because with this Ace of Cups here, this tells me that your potential is abundant. It's abundant. And when it comes to abundance, pile 1, we know there's no limit to it. It's like an abyss, there's no end to it. There's no floor, bottom to it. It's just there. It's never ending. It's the same thing with you. People can clearly see that because you kind of do certain things. Like there's a lot, and you might even notice that, pile 1, that there are a lot of things about you that people don't know of. Like there are certain skills you possess that you just haven't even shown them to the world. And or you might be doing things that the world is not aware of. Like, for example, you might be secretly working on some project. You might be doing some sort of like secret art or something like that. Something, maybe you sing, maybe you write music or something like that. Maybe you paint, and you just haven't shown your art to the world. It could be that as well. So, but the thing is that people really think that you're capable of doing anything and everything, and they know that your potential is limitless. And when they see that you're so full of potential, the first thing they think of when it comes to you, pile 1, is that, yeah, one day you're going to be incredibly successful. One day you're going to do something big. Because people know that, like, if people get a glimpse of your talents, like, for example, like on a good day, or they get lucky or something, and they get a glimpse of what you can do, this idea that you are destined for greatness is only going to solidify in their minds. It is actually going to be cemented, because the way you do things, the way you move in this world. It's completely unique, and it's full of power. I feel like you guys exude power, a pile one. And with this page of wands here, I feel like one another thing that people really consider to be a plus point when it comes to you guys, is that maybe you're like always curious about things. You're always looking to looking for new experiences. You're always trying to learn new things, and that kind of really gives this glimpse of you and your personality to people, that yeah, one day you will do something big, one day you will be incredibly successful, because you always have this childlike curiosity for the world. You have this childlike wonder for the world. Everything, it doesn't, even the things that you are not exactly interested in, even those you take great interest in learning. You might not be passionate about those things, but at the same time, you don't reject those things and be like, I'm better off not knowing this, right? No, you're not like that. You're like, no, I need to know everything. I need to have all the skills, whatever it is, whatever is needed for my survival, for my success. I need to learn it all. You don't consider yourself above anyone. You don't have this kind of like this arrogance and pride that kind of make people feel as if you're all talk and no action. No, I feel like you're more action than you're talk, because we have this wand energy coming through. This is all about taking action. We have this wand here as well. So you're all about taking action, and that's like one of the main qualities of a successful person. They take action. They don't just sit and dream about things. If they have a dream, they do their best to go and fulfill it. Yeah, they might fail, things might not work out for them, but they take action, and you guys do that as well, pile one. So and another thing, like I'm saying, you don't consider anyone above you or below you, everything, like you are willing to learn from anyone and everyone. Even if for example, you are the boss of a company, for example, you're the CEO of some company, and you hire some interns or new employees or something. You will be willing to learn from them as well. If you see that they know something or they're able to do something that you don't know of, you will not feel shame or this insecurity if you go up to them and be like, can you teach me this? And that just shows your humble nature, and that shows that you're willing to learn. So this thirst for knowledge that you have, this hunger for learning that you have on pile one, it's one of the key factors that kind of make people think that you are destined for greatness. Wow. And of course, people really, I feel like when people look at you, they see someone with a bright future. Because this card is in reverse, I'm not really getting any past messages. So this really tells me that when people look at you, they see someone who will do something really big. Even if you feel really insignificant, pile one, you look at yourself and you're like, I can't do much because I'm just this one person, or I'm just like, I'm so small, or I'm so insignificant, I can't do anything big. But when people look at you, they see the complete opposite. Yeah, they see this one individual who's so talented and who's so curious about the world, who has so much potential that pile one's gonna do something great. You will do something great, pile one. That's what people think, because they see you taking action. Even if it's something, no matter if it's something big or if it's something small, you take action for you. I feel like you're the one who hardly ever procrastinates. You want to sometimes, yeah, that's natural. People do procrastinate, but you do it like really less, so because you're all about being productive, taking action, getting the work done. And when you're doing the work, I feel like pile one, you really kind of focus on that. You focus on the present rather than thinking about the past or worrying about the future. You're like, I don't know I cannot do anything that happened in the past. I have no idea what's going to happen in the future. So, but I need to do this right now so that, my future might have a chance of being better than what I'm expecting or something. So you take that action in the now, you take action in the present. And that's why people think that, yeah, since you're the one taking action right now while the whole world is sleeping or the whole world is procrastinating, you are the one who will win. You will be the one to rise to the top and do something incredibly different, incredibly unique, and incredibly great. Wow, people have some seriously high hopes from you. All right, okay, we have Ace of Swords coming through, another ace. Look at this. We have the sword with the crown. I mean, okay, let's see what else we have. Ace of Coins. Okay, another ace coming through. Death. The Star. Three of Coins, of course. So with this Three of Coins here, a pile one, like I was saying, that you have no shame or no insecurity when you want to learn from somebody else. You're willing to learn from a child as well. If it comes to that, if you think that a child knows something that you don't, you're always learning, constantly learning new things. But the thing is that not only are you kind of really humble in this aspect where you're willing to learn from everyone, you're humble in the aspect that you're willing to support everyone as well. When you see yourself succeeding, and you see other people succeeding, you're not like, oh no, I should only focus on my success because my success is important to me and all of that. No, just if you're succeeding, or even if you're not succeeding, you're just doing normal in life, right? And you see other people succeeding, instead of being jealous of them, instead of envying them and being insecure about them, you will go up to them and you will be like, let me help you, let me support you, let me push you, let me help you go towards your success. And when people see that, one thing is that people love your personality, first of all, because we need more people like this, pile one, who are all about helping other people succeed and who are not afraid to share their success with other people. We need more people like that in this world. But the thing is that when people see that you're willing to support other people in the same field of work as you, even if it's your biggest competitor out there, like that person thinks that you are their biggest competitor, or you think that they're your biggest competitor, you're gonna go and help that person out as well if that person needs it. You will always be there to support people. Pile one, your support is unwavering. It is absolute. And people are definitely lucky to have you in their lives, I would say. Okay, anyway. So we have this Ace of Swords, and then we have this Ace of Coins. Ace of Cups. I think the only thing that's missing is the Ace of Wands here. But that clearly it tells me, like, when it comes to the aces, I mean, it's like one, right? And then the number one is all about leadership and everything. So these aces, they talk about victory, they talk about new things. Like I was saying, you're eager to learn new things, you are eager to get you're eager to stay up to date to the world. And we know, like, everyone knows that how fast this world is progressing, how fast things are changing. We have this death card here as well, signaling a change. So things are changing really fast. Not everybody has the time to keep up with the changing, ever-changing trends. But you managed to do it, pile one. You are always on top of things. You know exactly what is going on everywhere. You know exactly what new technology is coming, what new inventions are coming up. You know it all. I don't know how you get the time to get to know everything. That's a serious talent. And this really tells me that the way you guys manage your time, that's another thing, because for a lot of people, time is the one that can make or break you and make or break your success. And the way you manage your time, you're an expert at that, pile one. So obviously when people see you doing so well, completing all your tasks, managing your time, staying on top of things, they're just like, yeah, pile one is going to be the successful one. Amongst everyone, it's going to be pile one who will reach the heights of greatness. They will do something big. They will do something completely different. They will be the ones who will be the star. That's why the star card is coming up for you, pile one. This is, I feel like this is your destiny according to people. We also have this coins here. We have the star in the middle here as well. So people definitely have this thing that, one day you are going to shine bright. You're gonna rise above everyone else, because that's what stars are at the top, right? People gaze up at the star. People buy telescopes or binoculars and stuff just to gaze at stars. And that's how people are gonna be looking at you one day. Like, according to people, that's how you are going to be, because we have Eight of Wands here. This is like upward success, upward trajectory and everything. And of course we have the star coming up here for you. So you're destined to be at the top, pile one. And yeah, it gets lonely at the top. I can clearly see with all the aces here. Sometimes you feel really kind of, you just feel lonely, maybe because people are not able to understand you, like I'm saying, because you're all about, learning new things, getting new knowledge, staying on top of things. Whereas other people, some people are totally focused on their comfort. Some people are completely focused on just relaxing and procrastinating and staying in their comfort zone. You're the people who are not afraid to get out of their comfort zone. We have this Death card coming here for you. So it talks about transformations and everything. So whereas people close themselves off to transformation, you're like, okay, yeah, transformation is coming. Bring it on. Let it happen. Yeah, it will be difficult for you as well, because that's how transformations are. But the thing is that you will be able to handle it because of the mindset that you possess. You're like so optimistic about the changes that happen in your life. Yeah, they'll be uncomfortable. Sometimes they might even scare you. But at the end of the day, you will be like, yeah, it's necessary for my growth. So this also tells me that, pile one, you're not afraid to step out of your comfort zone if it's required of you. If you can see that, it's the only way you'll get your success, or you will get whatever, you'll reach your goals, you will do it. You will do it. And that takes courage, pile one. That takes courage. Not a lot of people have the courage to step out of their comfort zone and go out into the unknown and have that much faith in the universe that things are going to be okay. But you have that. Maybe it's not as much as faith in the universe as it is faith in yourself. And that just adds on to the fact that why people really think that you're destined for greatness. All right, so let's see what kind of energy you possess that people kind of believe that one day you're going to be super successful. All right, we have Gambler. Willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. This is interesting. Wow. Judge. Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Like I'm saying, you're not afraid to learn. You're not afraid to go up to a person and be like, okay, you are doing this better than me. Tell me how you're doing it. And similarly with this Gambler here, you are willing to take the risks. You're like, yeah, I'll do it. You never know what's going to happen. Even if people are telling you, oh, you're going to fail and everything, you're like, it's okay. At least I'll learn. I'll learn something. I'll learn, okay, I shouldn't have done that. Wow. Shapeshifter. Skills in navigating through different levels of consciousness and ability to see the potential in everything. So maybe the reason people can see so much potential in you, pile one, is because you're able to see the potential in everybody else. They say, right, that you consider everyone to be like how you are. So when you go around telling people and complimenting them all the time, that just shows that you possess the same attribute. You go around telling people, oh, you're so full of potential. Oh, you're so talented. You're so this, you're so that. And that's because you are that. You are the talented one. You're the one with the potential. You're the one who can do anything. And of course, we have the shapeshifter energy coming through for you. That also tells me that you are willing to adjust your mental frequency to connect to people. That's why people are envious of your success. They will be envious of your success. That is normal. But the thing is that you are able to connect to people at an emotional level, at a mental level. You're able to connect with people. And because of that, people will be happy for your success, even if they're feeling slightly envious of you. That's okay, but they will be happy for you. Like, they will help you as well, because people often like see you, pile one, and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe this, because you're all about helping people, right? So people be like, oh my god, this person is so successful, why are they bothering to help me? Like, or sometimes when you come and ask the other person for help, you come and ask them that, okay, you teach me something. They just look at you for a while and they're like, you know everything, like, you're like so successful, why are you coming to me for help? Why can't you just go to some professional or something and ask them to teach you? So for you, it's not about the qualification of a person. You just see how the person's doing things, and you work with that. You go up to that person and you give them the opportunity to teach you or something like that. So you are not you don't go around judging people like that. You don't just have this bias against people, or you just don't make this judgment and be like, yeah, this person, I'm not gonna ask for help. No way. You have this internal curiosity within you. You're not, and I feel like for you, you always be like a forever student kind of thing, and that's like one of the reasons why you are going to be successful and why people think you're destined for greatness. All right, so yeah, this is all I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see why people think you're destined for greatness. Okay, we have 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. Oh my god. Pile 2, you beautiful, beautiful pile 2. Boy. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys are, I feel like you guys are the hardest working people ever. Honestly, you guys are the hardest working people out there. Pile 2, I can't even, I'm just like still kind of absorbing the energy that's coming from these cards, and I'm just getting this vibe that, oh, you're constantly working, constantly doing something, and the level of patience you possess, it's exemplary, I would say. It's actually commendable. It's exemplary, and you're always like, you do not give up. Oh my god, pile 2, you do not give up. You're always like, everything you do is with the utmost sincerity. You give your 100% in everything. Everything that you do, you just give it your all. You never do anything half-baked, nothing at all. Even if it's just doing your laundry, I would say, even if you're just washing your clothes, you'll do it. You'll give it your 100%. You are like, and you work so much. I feel like most of you, pile 2, you are working multiple jobs. And not only that, but on top of that, you come home and you work on your side hustle as well. Or maybe you only have like one job and you come home and you work on your side hustle. I feel like you people have your fingers in a lot of different pies. You really do. And because of that, because of this constant state of like the way you're always working, the way you're always doing something or the other, the way you are able to kind of balance and juggle all of the things and all of your projects at the same time, that is like one of the reasons why people think that you are destined for greatness. And I feel like with the way you guys work and how hard you work, you deserve that success. Pile 2, you deserve to be at the top. I don't know about the others, but I know that you guys definitely deserve it, because you put in so much effort. You do so much. We have the 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. So much effort you're putting in. And you do not give up. If you see that your success, if you do not see that immediate success that people often kind of, focus on, and they're like, do things because they want that immediate fame, and you see you're not getting it, that doesn't mean that you give up. I feel like even when you're not feeling motivated, even then you keep going. You get up every day, even if people are like, you know what, you should give up because it's not working out for you. You should stop and do something else because it's not happening. You are like, no, I'm gonna do it. I started this, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see this to the end. I started this passion project, I'm passionate about it. I will work hard, I will get that success. So I feel like no matter how much the universe tries to delay your success, I feel like with your hard work, pile 2, you guys can literally snatch your success from the universe and be like, you know what, I deserve this and you better give it to me. This is mine, you cannot keep it from me. So your success is something that you deserve, and when it comes to you, or if it comes to you, you better be proud of yourselves, pile 2, and you better believe that yes, you deserve this success. Whatever success you get, big or small, you deserve that. And you better not have this imposter syndrome thing that, oh, I didn't work so hard and I just got this success. No, you worked a while too. I can clearly see the effort you're putting in, the efforts you do put in with everything that you do. And I do see that you have a lot going on. Some of you are working multiple jobs. You come home and maybe run your own small business. Some of you have one job, you come home, or maybe you have like multiple small businesses you're dealing with. And the thing is that with you guys, pile 2, I'm seeing that, like I'm saying that, you work so hard, but at the same time, you have the perfect work-life balance as well. You are able to give time to your family, your friends, if they want to spend time with you. You're not like just holed up in your work, or you're not just holed up in your study and be like, no, I'm working, I'm not gonna talk to anyone, I'm not gonna hang out with anyone. If you think that, that is what is required for your success, that is to isolate yourself and just work until you get the success, that's fine. That's your decision. But somewhere you also understand that working all the time is not healthy. It is not, okay. Because you as a human need to step out. You as a human need social interaction. So you and you value other people as well. Like you value your loved ones to the point, pile 2, where you are willing to spend time with them. If you have a partner, you have kids and all of that, no matter how much work you have, you still manage to make time for your loved ones, to spend time with them, to take care of your kids and all of that. And if you're single, you don't have kids, or maybe you live away from your family or something, then even then, if you live away from your family, you will still manage to call them or have a video call with them or something. You will check up on them regularly, and not only that, but you will take time out for your friends as well, to spend time with them as well, to go out with them. You will not just cut yourself off and be like, no, if I just work hard all the time by myself, like without any distraction, then I'm gonna be successful. No, you're like, yeah, my success will come to me when it's meant to come to me. That's why I'm saying your patience, the level of your patience is staggering, and it is immensely commendable. So that's why you're like, just because I'm working doesn't mean that I cannot spend time with the people I love. I cannot take time to rest. That's why I'm saying you people have the perfect life balance situation going on. The way you balance out your life amongst your work and everything, it's amazing. It's a perfection, I would say. And I must tell you, pile 2, that not a lot of people can do that. A lot of people just cannot. Their work and all the stress and everything, all the hard work, it just takes all the energy out of them, that they don't have time for other people. But you're not like that. Even if you have to block some time, like block an hour or two in your planner or something, or you have to like physically write down that, okay, this is the time I'm going to spend with my friends, or this is the time I'm just going to relax. You do that. You do that because you understand that yes, work is important, but your health and your well-being, your emotional, mental well-being is just as important. So you do your best to strike a balance, and people see that. People look at you and they might say that you are like a Wonder Woman or Wonder Man, if that's even a thing. But people really look at you and they're like, this pile 2 can do everything. Pile 2 is not only doing all the work, but they're also taking care of their kids, or they're also spending time with their family or their friends. They're not just all work, work, work all the time. And people admire that about you, and that's why people really think that, you know, you not only are you destined for greatness, but you deserve it. You deserve that success, a pile 2. And I feel like people are literally rooting for you. Some people really are shocked with the way you work, the kind of hard work, the efforts that you put in. People are often surprised. They're like, I can't believe you do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do so much in just 24 hours. You people work like you don't have 24 hours, but you have 48 hours in a day. That's how you work. That's how you're able to manage your time. While other people are struggling to even make the 24 hours work properly for them. You just do it completely, like, you just do it so effortlessly. Okay, let's see what else we have, pile 2. Okay, so we have 8 of Wands. Okay, the number 8 coming through. We also have this infinity thing here. So we have Temperance. Yep, see, like I'm saying, balance. We also have this 2 of Pentacles, talking about balance. 7 of Wands. Knight of Swords. 10 of Swords. Okay. So pile 2, like I was saying, you know, you have this perfect balanced life. You not only spend time with your work, not only do you pay attention to your work, but you pay attention to your body, you pay attention to your well-being as well. And that's the making of a successful person. Someone who can achieve that balance, someone who can make the time work, that person's a superhero. And that's what you guys are, pile 2. Superheroes. On the other hand, with this 8 of Wands here, obviously 8 of Wands is all about success. I feel like with this 7 of Pentacles here, your success might be delayed, or you would have noticed that you have to work really hard to get your success, whereas you would see that other people, they barely do anything and they're just successful. But the thing is that your success might take time to come, but it stays. Your success is here to stay. When it comes, it stays. It doesn't just go. If people get success quickly, you would have noticed they lose that success fairly quickly as well. So, or they just take it for granted, and next thing you know, they're just complaining about something or the other, or, you know, they don't appreciate that success. So, but when it comes to you, whenever your success comes, big or small, whatever it is, you're like, you appreciate that, you're so grateful for it, and, you know, you remain motivated, you keep working. Even if your success is taking long, if your success is delayed, you do not give up, pile 2. You do not give up. You're like, okay, it's taking time, but I'm getting there. One day I'll get there. I don't know where you get this kind of courage, where you get this kind of patience. Please do tell, comment down below. Tell the people how you get it, because I feel like a lot of us, including me, can use that. Take that advice from you, because this is like downright magical, I would say. This is superhero stuff that's going on here with you guys, pile 2. And of course, with the 7 of Wands here, you go after whatever it is that you want. You go after it. People are telling you don't do it, it's not gonna work, you're gonna fail. That just gives you all the more reason to go and do that. You're like, no, I'm gonna do it. I want to, this is what I'm passionate about, this is what my heart is telling me to do, this is what my intuition is telling me to do, I'm going to do it. And you go for it. You do not listen to people. And if people try to stop you, then they're just fighting for you for no reason, because you're not going to stop. You will go after. If people try to stop you from doing it, people try to throw obstacles in your way, they become the obstacles in your way, you will not hesitate to fight them out, because you are focused. You are like, no way, this is what I want, this is what I'm gonna do it. I don't care if I get the success or not, but this is what I have to do. So I feel like you really do follow your heart, because like I'm saying, maybe because the fact is that you're able to work so much and you're so happy doing the work, because we have this 8 of Pentacles here, you enjoy the work that you do, is because you're following your passion, pile 2. You're doing what your soul is telling you to do. You might have a job that you might not be happy with, and you're just working there to pay the bills and everything, but then you come home and all the extra projects that you have, you are extremely passionate about those projects. That's why when you are working on those things, it doesn't feel like you're working. You're like, no, I'm just doing what I like to do. I'm doing what makes me happy. And I feel like if you guys are wondering, I just got this message, that if you guys are wondering, pile 2, that where your success is going to come from, I feel like if you do something that truly makes your soul happy, that truly kind of makes you smile while you're doing it, I feel like that is something that will really help you on your path to success. Doing some projects or anything, it doesn't have to be that, you have to do something that will earn you money. Just indulging in a hobby, just taking a few, maybe some time out just to indulge in your hobbies and making your soul happy, making your inner child happy, that is really going to kind of help you towards your success. Because you need to bring that balance within you. You're doing the work, you're working a job to pay the bills, but if you're not truly happy in that job, then you need to do something that does make you happy to strike that balance. The more balanced you're able to maintain in terms of your daily activities, in terms of your work, your life, the faster I feel like you will get your success. Because one thing is that you deserve it, and second, we're talking about why you're destined for success here. So people, if they try to stop you, no, they shouldn't even try. You will fight them. You will. And the thing is that with this Knight of Swords here and 10 of Swords here, I feel like, when things end, pile 2 for you, like, for example, like, maybe you're trying to close a project or something of that sort, you're like, okay, yeah, sure, you feel bad about it, because we have this 10 of Swords energy coming through. It does feel painful. It is uncomfortable. It hurts, yes, but at the same time, you kind of look forward to the new beginning. You're like, okay, this didn't work out, or okay, this is ending, fine. Let's see what else is gonna happen. Let's see what comes next. So you get really eager for that. You look forward to new beginnings, pile 2, and that kind of also adds to the fact why people think you're destined for greatness, is because a lot of times people just get stuck, and they just try to hold on to what is familiar to them, because they're like, even if that thing is no longer serving them, they're like, no, we're not gonna let it go. And they just ruin their lives, their happiness over that. But you're like, no, it's okay if things are ending, fine. What's going to come next is going to be even better. So you look forward to the new beginnings. Okay, we have a mother. We have nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. That's what I'm saying. Your patience. I was talking about your patience here, pile 2. We have liberator, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. This is like the energy that you guys possess, pile 2, that makes people really think that, you are destined for success. Then we have light attribute, we have romantic charm and potential for power. Of course we do. So, like I was saying, your patience is commendable. It is out there, the level of your patience, not only with yourself, but with the people around you as well. And patience is a superpower. If you manage to keep your cool, if you manage not to panic, if you manage to be patient in times of adversity, you win. You win, hands down. Pile 2, you are the winner. You will be the one who will live to tell the tale. Wow. And the thing is that if somebody is saying something to you, like they're angry with you, for example, and they're just yelling at you, they're going on, or they're trying to get a rise out of you, you will never give that to them. You will always think before speaking. That's why when you speak, you can silence everyone. You can shut everyone up. You really can, because you take that time. You measure your words. You think about them before you let them out. And when you do, it's game over. It really is. And like I was saying, you're all about, like, you look forward to the new beginnings. It's the whole thing, you let go of the things that are no longer serving you. You are willing to do that. And because of that, you are kind of, you're not attached to anything. You love your work. Yeah, sure. You might have the emotional connection to it. You might have sentimental feelings towards it. But if you think that something's not working, you're like, okay, let's do something else. Let's try something new. And that is why you have this potential for power here. That's why this Prince card is coming up for you, Pile 2, because you have infinite potential. And the kind of work, like I'm saying, the kind of work you guys do, why are you doing it? Why are you able to do it when others are not? Your success might be delayed. It comes slowly, but it comes to you. Whereas people work and work and work all the time. Their success doesn't come to them. It's because of, the reason you're able to do all the hard work just shows the kind of potential you do possess. And that is that potential for power. That is that potential for success, all right? So yeah, this is all I have for you, Pile 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see why people think you're destined for success. Destined for greatness, Okay, so we have 3 of Wands here. The Hermit. 9 of Wands. 8 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Pile 3. I'm getting some kind of like a lone wolf energy from your cards. The reason people think you're destined for greatness is because I feel like I don't know whether you do it on purpose or it just happens, but you often find yourselves alone. Maybe you just love to work alone, like you love to work by yourself. You are not comfortable working in a group setting because it's just a lot of trouble, you can say. It's more trouble than it's worth, because when you are working with a group of people, it's just maybe your energy doesn't mesh with them, or it's just that, they don't listen to you. Everybody is doing their own thing, and it just doesn't work. So oftentimes I feel like maybe you just prefer to work alone, and you just prefer to just do everything by yourself. I feel like there's this strong independent energy coming from your cards, that you just love doing everything by yourself. On the other hand, the thing is that with this Hermit here, this really tells me the kind of knowledge you possess. You guys are full of wisdom, Pile 3. Incredible wisdom. And I feel like this is something that has been there since you were little. You were always that wise child, always the wise one. Even like amongst your friends, amongst your kid friends, you were always the wise one. You were always considered to be a little mature for your age, no matter what your age. Even now, even at this time, when you're talking to people, people just look at you and be like, you are something else. You are mature. You talk as if you're older than your age and all of that stuff. So that just shows like this kind of wisdom that you possess. And it's not just wisdom, there is some sort of like knowledge that you possess, knowledge that hasn't been given to you by this world. It is something that the universe has given you. You know things, Pile 3. You know things that other people can never know, or it'll just take them a long time to know. But you talk as if, you already know everything. You talk like you have all the information, and you do. Somewhere you have those experiences. Maybe you are an old soul. Maybe you have lived multiple lives. I don't know. But you just know things. Maybe, and your intuition is super strong, pile 3. And that's why a lot of times you are, and with this moon here, even though this is Eight of Cups, but with this moon here and this Three of Wands, which is the card of the future, this tells me that you're often able to foreshadow or foresee things that are going to happen. Like if somebody comes to you, for example, pile 3, they come to you and they're telling you, okay, this is what happened to me. You'll listen to them and you're like, okay, this is what's going to happen next to you. You don't even have to do any sort of like divination, or you don't have to do like a tarot reading or get into astrology or something to see what's going to happen next. Just with the story that the person's telling you, you'll be able to anticipate what's going to happen next. And you'll tell that person that, okay, this is what you're telling me, this is what's going to happen next. This is what that person's going to do to you. And it happens. And that's why people are like, oh my goodness, this person's something else. Pile 3 is something else. And pile 3 will be successful. Pile 3 will do something great because they are able to understand what the future requires. They're able to see what's going to happen next. I feel like your psychic abilities, they're just inherent. They've been there for you since your birth, I would say, pile 3. This kind of knowledge that you possess of what's going to happen next. And it has nothing to do with you being, overly psychic or something like that. Some of you guys might be, yes. But for others, if you think that, no, I'm not psychic, I'm just experienced, then yeah, the kind of experiences you've had, even at such a young age, because I feel like the kind of experiences you've had, that's why you're able to see what's going to happen next. You're able to kind of deduce what's going to happen next. Not everyone can do that. That's why I'm telling you that even if you think that you are not psychic, but you're more experienced, you're pile 3, you're more experienced than most people your age. No matter what your age is, 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever it is, you're more experienced than the people of your age. And that makes you wiser than the people of your age. And that's why people are like, yeah, pile 3 is going to do something. And it's not that you're destined for greatness, pile 3. It's that you're already great in the eyes of people. You've already reached your greatness. You've already done that. That's what people think, I feel like, with you guys. They're like, yeah, you are destined for greatness, but I feel like you've already reached your destiny of greatness. People hold you in high regard. That's why I'm saying that. They really hold you in high regard. They look up to you. You are the first person they think of when they're in trouble, because they're like, no, pile 3 will know what to do. Pile 3 will be able to help us. Because pile 3 will be able to tell us what we should do next. So according to people, you're already like this wise, great person. And on the other hand, with this 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands here, pile 3. Whoa. Your strength, your courage, your bravery. That's another thing that will take you to the top. You're not afraid to do things. You're not afraid to take initiative. You're not afraid to take action for yourself, for your goals. You're not afraid to pursue your goals. Even when everything seems impossible, you're like, let's do it. Even when you're lacking in resources, you're like, let's do it. Let's go for it. Let's try. Let's see what happens. This fearless attitude that you possess, pile 3. People are like, one day this person's going to do something big. Pile 3 is going to do something big because you need bravery and you need courage to take a risk, pile 3. Not everybody can take risks. Some people just, they want everything to be perfect. They want all the things to align for them before they take action. You're like, you know what, even if things are not aligned for me, I'm gonna take action, and I'm gonna use these obstacles to make a path for myself. Like if there are rocks standing in your way, standing in your path, you will just climb over the rocks. You will use those rocks as a path to walk on. You know, you can just turn things around in your favor, pile 3. And that's why you are destined for greatness. That's why you will do something big. People think that. People really believe that you will do it. Because you do not let those obstacles stop you. No matter what people say, no matter how much they object, you do not let people stop you. You do not let anything stop you from doing what you want, from doing what you think is right. And on the other hand, with this 8 of Cups here, I feel like, yes, you love people, you have a strong attachment to them, but at the same time, I feel like there's this kind of like this contrast coming that yes, you are attached to people, you're attached to things, but you're not so attached to them that it's impossible to let go, right? Because with this 8 of Cups here, I feel like you guys are like, when you want to move forward, when you want to do something, you are not afraid to let things go, and you're not afraid to kind of let go of like what doesn't serve you to move forward in life. For you, it's all about moving forward with this Knight of Pentacles. You guys can see the Knights are like movement, you know, whether fast or slow, it signals a movement. So you're not afraid to move forward in life. And even if you have to let go of things, you have to let go of the past or things that, yes, you once held dear, but you understand that that's not required for your future, you will let go. And that kind of attitude is all that makes a difference, pile 3, between a successful person and a not so successful person. So you having that courage to be like, yeah, okay, this is no longer serving me. It's time to walk away. It's time for new opportunities. It's time for new experiences. You will do it. You will do it in a heartbeat. And that's why people are like, yeah, this person will achieve greatness. Pile 3 will achieve greatness because they work towards it. They're not just stuck in one place and be like, okay, this is life. Ooh, we have the Sun. Oh my goodness. Judgment. 6 of Wands. I told you, people respect you. We have the Lovers. We have a Page of Swords in reverse. I like, pile 3, one thing I like about you guys is that, you know, you do not kind of show off your success. You do not show off. You don't go around boasting about your success. It really shows how humble you are. With this Knight of Pentacles here and this Page of Swords in reverse, I really do see that when your success comes to you, big or small, whatever it is, you don't make a big deal out of it. You don't go around telling the whole world that, oh, look what I did. Oh, look, I'm so great. Look, I'm like so amazing that I did this. No way, you don't do that. You're like, yeah, okay. Because like I'm saying, you know, you are attached to certain things, but then you're not attached to certain things. So maybe your success is one of those things because you're like, yeah, because I'm telling you, you guys have experienced life in a way other people just cannot. They just cannot experience that. You've had experiences that other people can just imagine, that other people might just consider a fantasy even. So you understand that maybe, you know, that success is not permanent, or whatever success is coming, because life is ever changing. One day you're successful, the next day you're not. Maybe you kind of have understood that. So that's why whenever your success comes, or maybe you've just noticed that if you tell people, they just give you the evil eye or something. But whenever you get any form of success in any way, shape or form, you don't show off about it. You're like, okay, I'm grateful that I've got this success, but okay, time for something else. Time for new things. I achieved this goal of mine. Now it's time for me to make some new goals. You know, that's how That's why people think that you are destined for greatness, because you're always striving for something better. You're always striving for new goals. You're always making new plans, always making new goals. And if goals don't work out for you, like if you're not able to achieve your goals, you're like, it's okay, I'll just make some new ones. I'll just make some different ones. Maybe I'll be able to achieve those. So there's this constant, I would say you're always like striving for greatness. You're always striving to be a better version of yourself, pile 3. And not because that you want all the success in the world. Sure, if you want that, that's fine. But you're more about becoming a better version of yourselves. You're more about improving yourselves as a person, becoming a better human being, not just for yourself, but for the people around you. And that's why people are like, yeah. And that's why with the 6 of Wands here, and the Judgment card here, a lot of people really respect you. They really look up to you. You are a huge inspiration for people, pile 3. And if people think you're destined for greatness, people are like, yeah, pile 3 should be destined for greatness. They deserve that. They deserve to be the best. And if people can, they would put you at the top themselves. Like they would. Because they really admire you and they really respect you and appreciate you. Sure, envy might be there, but I feel like it's more that people, there's more respect for people, for you. So, wow. And yeah, people definitely think that you deserve to be at the top. You deserve to be successful. Whoa. And I don't know, like with this Lovers here, you have this snake thing coming through. You have the sun. So people really do consider you like the sun. They idealize you, pile 3. That's why all these got this Judgment is here, the sun is here, 6 of Wands is here, Lovers is here with this flame thing going on. People definitely idealize you. Like you could be a celebrity in their eyes. And people really think that you have that celebrity potential. You know how celebrities, they have this worldwide fame and they're famous everywhere. People think that you deserve that kind of fame. And you are destined for that kind of fame, pile 3. You, whether you want it or not, that's what people think, that's the level you should be at. And if you're not at that level, people just think that, it's not fair. It's not fair that you, or a person like you is not at that level. That's how much appreciation people have for you, pile 3. Wow. I am so impressed. And the way you're like so humble about your success, big or small, whatever it is, you make sure not to lose yourself. Yes, you're all about becoming a better version of yourself, but at the same time, you're like, no, I will not compromise on my values. I'm not going to compromise on my morals. Whatever beliefs I have, I will stick to them, and I will live my life according to those beliefs. Excuse me. So, and this really shows me that you're so humble that even when you are successful, you do your best to kind of share your success with other people. If you have the knowledge that would require another person to succeed, either you will give that knowledge to that person without that person even asking you. If that person's coming to you and going like, okay, I'm thinking of starting a business, or it's my dream to start a business. The next day you will go up to that person, you will give them all the information you have regarding starting a business. And that person will be like, I never even asked you. I didn't ask for it. But you're like, yeah, no, I want you to succeed. I want you to have what you want. Go after your goals. Do it. This is the information that I have. So more than your success, pile 3, you're more about other people's success. You're all about helping other people succeed. Okay, we have bully. All right. So like this is like the energy that you possess that really kind of gives people the hint or the idea that you're destined for greatness, pile 3. All right. So we have highlight your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. See, you're not afraid to walk away from all that doesn't serve you. We have this Nine of Wands here, your courage, your bravery. That is like a huge aspect and a huge factor in terms when it comes to your success. Because if you're afraid of something, you have fears. I mean, everybody has fears, sure. But having the courage to face them, that is the difference between a successful person and a not so successful person. And you having that courage to face your fears, to be like, no, I have to overcome this about myself. That's what elevates you, pile 3. That's what makes you this wise, experienced person that you are. All right, we have Destroyer. Releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. Told you. 8 of Cups energy coming through right here in this card as well. You're not afraid to walk away from things that are like, okay, I'm done with this. Or if you think that there is something, a habit or something in particular that is kind of harming your life or harming your daily functionality in any way or hindering you in any way, you're going to get rid of it. You will. Because you understand, because you see things, you can foresee things, like I'm saying. So you're like, no, this is not going to help me in the long run. You always have this long-term vision, pile 3. You always see in the long term. You're not about the instant gratification. You're not about the short-term pleasures. No way. You're like, no, I have to make sure that in the long term, in the far future, things are going to be okay. So that depends on whether you keep something or whether you let something go. Okay, we have Trickster, transcending conventions, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Yes. So this tells me that when people are telling you that, okay, don't do something, we have this 9 of Wands coming through. People telling you, don't do this, don't do that. And that's one thing, with this Hermit card here as well, that despite your age, whatever your age may be, people do give you that look and they're like, okay, you're way too mature or you're an old soul. Why? Because of the kind of behavior and the words that you say and the behavior you exhibit. People are like, this person's something else. So this kind of tells me that just how unique you are, and that's another factor that makes people think that you are destined for greatness, because you will do something different, you will do something great. All right, so yeah, this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's see why people think you're destined for greatness. Okay, we have the High Priestess, Ace of Swords, King of Cups, the Fool in reverse, 9 of Cups. Okay. Pile 4, you wonderful, wonderful people. That's it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm starting off with this High Priestess here. The thing is, this is like the card that talks about mystical knowledge. It talks about spirituality and psychic abilities and everything. But before I get into that aspect, you can see there's this dark and light contrast coming through. So I just feel like a pile 4, you are the ones who see both the sides of the picture. You are not just this person who will only see one aspect of something, of a situation, of a particular thing, of a particular person. No, you view things in a very holistic perspective. You want, like, if somebody comes and tells you a story, like both of your friends, like 2 of your friends had a fight with each other, okay? And this one person comes and tells, like one of your friends come and tell you that, okay, this is what happened. They're blaming the other person. They're telling you their side of the story. And they're expecting you to believe them. They're expecting you to side with them. They're like, no, I will talk to the other person first. You will listen to the other person's side of the story as well. Then you'll you'll compare both the scenarios, both the stories, and then you will reach your decision. So you always kind of view things in this holistic perspective. If you do not just take things at face value, If somebody comes and tells you they're trying to sell you a product, and they're just like, they're telling you all the good things, you will not just make your decision based on what that person is telling you. You will consult multiple sources. You will check the reviews online. You will talk to people who've used that product. You will do your research before you make a decision. So having that kind of this also, so this tells me that you accumulate a lot of knowledge within yourself. Even if you don't want to, you just end up doing it because of this aspect of you, this attribute of your personality, that you are very research oriented person, pile 4. And that's why you are often able to kind of see the truth and see what needs to be done before other people can. You're able to find out the loopholes in a situation or in a problem before anybody else. You're very quick to reach that. Like, this level of intelligence that you possess, pile 4, is one of the key factors as to why people think you're destined for greatness. You are highly, highly intelligent. You have a very, you have this strong critical thinking skills. You are very analytic. You do not take things at face value. You do your research. You do research about everything. You do research about the kind of fruit you should eat. Like, for example, people are telling you to eat apples, right? For your health, for example. You will do research on apples. You'll be like, okay, what kind of apple is the best for me? What kind of apple is the best in general? And then you will compare the prices and everything, and then you will reach your decision. For some people, it might get a little, like I'm saying, because the fool is in reverse here. So you do not just make decisions on impulse and be like, okay, I'll see whatever is going to happen. No. You're like, no, I'm going to do my research. I don't care how long it takes. I will take my time in reaching a decision. And that's why when you are able to kind of, and I can see that with this High Priestess here and this Ace of Swords, you're able to analyze a problem from every single angle, from even the angles that other people fail to see, fail to comprehend. You are able to figure out those things. I feel like, how people say that most of the times, like a human mind, 70% of the time is only imagining perfect scenarios and ideal scenarios and everything. I feel like your mind, pile 4, 70% of the times it's only analyzing problems, analyzing different situations, and what you will do in those different situations, what should be done in those different situations. You're always like, your mind works like that. You are not about thinking of the ideal scenario. You're more like, okay, this is what if I'm in this situation, what should I do? Or if your friend comes and tells you of a problem that they're going through, you will think about that. You'll be like, okay, what if my friend does this, this is going to happen. If they do this, this is going to happen. You will come up with 20 different solutions and 20 different problems. And you'll be like, okay, in this situation, this should be done. In this situation, this should be done. This should be said. All of those things. So having that kind of ability, having the ability to see things from all perspectives, that prepares you for everything, pile 4. And that's why people think that you are destined for greatness, because you are so intelligent, smart, intelligent, whatever you want to call it. You have the brains. You have the brains for success, pile 4. You are the ones. I didn't get this message for any other piles, but for you have the brain for success. Your mind has been created for success. That's how I feel. And then we have this King of Cups here. So not only are you intelligent in terms of the mind, but you're intelligent in terms of people's emotions. And with this King of Cups here, this tells me, pile 4, and also with this Nine of Cups, because cups are here. So this tells me that you're able to understand people's emotions in a very holistic manner. if somebody's coming and telling you something, and they're going like, okay, for example, somebody's coming to you, pile 4, and they're trying to tell you how much they hate the other person. Okay, they're just telling you that, oh, I don't like this person, they're causing so many problems for me. They're acting very, annoyed and frustrated. But underneath that, you're able to sense those emotions as well. Maybe that person, maybe your friend is envious of the other person. Maybe they love the other person. Or maybe they're just worried, they're scared or something. You are able to sense those emotions as well. Even like your friend doesn't have to outright admit to those emotions, but you are able to sense them. And that's why when you give advice to people, it works for them, because you're able to kind of take all their emotions into perspective, and you're able to come up with the best advice for them. So you're really able to help people out. And on the other hand, you're able to connect with people at a deep emotional level. And that, like whenever they're teaching you advertisement, or whenever they're talking about connecting with people, they always talk about emotion. They're like, emotions are the way you connect to people. Emotions are the way you touch people's hearts. Emotions are the way you convince and persuade people. And that's why you're able to do that, because you connect with people. And that's another key factor that kind of pushes you and makes you destined for greatness. Pile 4. Wow. And not only that, but the confidence you have in yourself. Not overconfidence, just confidence. Because the confidence comes when you're self-aware. When you know, okay, these are my strengths, these are my weaknesses, I understand that. So that kind of confidence that you possess, a pile 4, it not only does it give inspiration to other people, but it gives you that ability that people like look at you and they're like, yeah, this person is going to do something big in life. This person's going to do something great in life, because they're confident in themselves. They have the confidence in their abilities. And what they say whenever, like when all these manifestation techniques, what do they talk about? They say that you should believe in yourself. Like you should be in that zone that, yeah, you have everything. That's your zone, pile 4. So you having that confidence in yourself because you're self-aware. That's like your first thing. Being self-aware is your first path, like first step towards greatness. And yep, you have that. You have it. All right. Let's see what else we have for you. Okay, we have Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. 7 of Swords. Queen of Wands. 4 of Wands. King of Coins. All right. A pile 4. Another thing that I'm getting for you as to why people think you're destined for greatness, it's because 7 of Swords here. We have Queen of Wands right next to it. Now, this is like 7 of Swords is all about secrets. It's all about doing things in the dark, or it's all about keeping things hidden. And then you have this Queen of Wands here, the Queen of Action coming through. So you work while others are sleeping. I'm not saying you're a night owl. I'm just saying that maybe you get up really early, or maybe you sleep really late. But I am getting more like you get up really early, because you're like, you want to get a head start on your day. And everybody, when people are talking about the daily routine of successful people, the main thing is that they get up early, right? 5 a.m., 4 a.m., that's their time. And I feel like that's the same thing with you. So you are working when the world is sleeping. And that makes you so much more productive than anybody else. That's why you're able to get more things done than other people. And when you're able to get more things done, It means that you are making your way forward towards success. You're making your way towards greatness because you're putting in the work, you're putting in the effort. So, yeah. And maybe you're also doing, and like I'm saying, that you are confident. You're not overconfident. You don't go around gloating or boasting about your success, your abilities, nothing of that sort. You like to work in silence. We have this Queen of Cups in reverse here as well. You don't tell people. And I feel like, I don't know if that is the key to your success or not, but I feel like even when it comes to your problems, you're more about solving them on your own. It is only when you've exhausted all resources, you've exhausted all means, and you're not able to find a solution, that is when you will go to someone and be like, okay, I need help. But you will do everything in your power, pile 4, to, solve a problem. If you're in a problem, God forbid. I hope not. I hope everything's fine with you. But the thing is that you're like, no, I have to do this by myself. Because you have the analytical skills. So you're like, it's going to take forever to explain the situation to a person. I'll just do it myself. So you will try every single method, everything probable that you can do. And yeah, and you will not tell people about it. You really won't. And that's one thing, you see things in a very holistic perspective. You are able to see things that other people are not able to see. Like I'm saying that if somebody is discussing a problem with you, you'll be able to identify the loopholes in that scenario or in that problem the person's thinking. Like, I feel like the people start talking and people start telling you their problem, and you immediately, without making an actual effort, you start kind of thinking of the solutions, because you understand that someone has come to you for a solution. So you start taking that scenario and you start coming up with solution after solution after solution. You will look at a problem from so many different angles, and then you will find a solution for all of those things. Sometimes solution might take some time to come to you, but it will come to you because you are actively seeking it, right? So yeah, so I feel like your mind works in this really beautiful, mysterious way, in a very analytical, critical way, that you're able to discern so much more than the regular person can. And that's what makes you this perfect candidate for success. You have all the potential we have this King of Coins here. You, pile 4, have all that you need for success, for greatness. You have it in you. It's your success. Sure, money helps you with a lot of things, but you know how to make money. Like, you have the mechanism for it, right? You just don't have money, but you know how to make it. Some people they just have money, that they don't know how to multiply that money or how to make more of it. You might not have a lot of money, but you know how to generate it. You know how to make money. If somebody gives you $100, you'll know how to multiply it. You'll just know it. You know it. And that's why I'm saying you have what it takes to be successful within you. Wow. And of course, with this 4 of Wands here, like I'm saying, you have that perfect balance. Like, not only are you intelligent in terms of, being analytical and all, but you have the emotional intelligence as well. So your intelligence is very balanced. You have a very balanced brain, if you will. That's what, makes sense. You have a very balanced brain. And you have the brain for success, because you guys can see with this 4 of Wands here, they're like 4 wands. This is like the card of stability and security. So this really tells me that your intelligence is very balanced, and you're able to kind of view things from 4 different directions, like the whole compass thing, all sorts of directions. You're able to view a situation from all perspectives. You're able to see and understand everybody's perspective before you reach a decision. And of course, when you have this kind of intelligence, when you have this kind of confidence that you have, because you know that yeah, I'll be able to find the answer to this question. I'll be able to reach a solution to this problem. Having that kind of confidence in yourself, pile 4, that's why people are like, pile 4 is going to be successful. Pile 4 is going to do something big. All right, let's see what else we have. Okay, we have rebel. Challenges authority to effect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to confrontation, sure. Okay, we have beggar. Confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Of course. So, like I'm saying, when you are able to view things from different perspectives, you're able to kind of discern that, okay, what is right, what is wrong, what needs to be done, what needs not to be done. And then considering the confidence over here, you're able to kind of confront people if your friend is coming and telling you that, okay, this person did wrong to me, and you hear the other person's side of the story and you come to your judgment, you reach your conclusion, you go to that friend, you will be like, no, you did wrong. No matter how close that friend is to you and the other person's merely practically a stranger to you, pile 4, you will still be that, you will still confront your friend and be like, no, what you did was wrong. You're not afraid to tell people when they're wrong. Okay, we have hedonist. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in yourself. See, told you. You have what it takes all inside of you. You don't even have to look at the outside. Nothing external when it comes to your success, when it comes to the potential of you doing something great, of you being successful, pile 4, it's all you. It's within you, everything. And the more you celebrate yourself, the more you kind of have that confidence in yourself that yes, you can do things, you will. And just because you do like a lot of research doesn't mean that, you're like doubting yourself or anything like that. You're just being careful. And one should be careful. Not everyone who takes risks or who acts on impulse gets to be successful. It doesn't happen all the time. When you're taking the calculated risk, when you are aware that, okay, when you're aware of all the potential things that can go wrong, but you're aware of all the potential scenarios, that gives you more power because you're prepared. You're prepared to confront. You're prepared to do everything. You're prepared for essentially anything. And that, when you're prepared, you're like, okay, let's do it. Let's bring it on and let's do things. So that's why, you have that potential for success. That's why people think that you will do something great. Because you're able to think in a way. You're able to live life in a way that other people just can't. Because people are so focused on themselves and their own comfort that they don't see the future. They don't think long term. They're not able to view things from different perspectives. But you're not like that. You have that confidence in yourself. You know that, okay, yeah, this is what I can do, this is what I cannot do. So that's why it gives you that ability to kind of put yourselves in the background and focus on the other things. And of course, when you're able to do that, success is yours. All right, so yeah, this is all I have for you on pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.